What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Dies, and this is the new Gate Torque review. So Gate just had their full relaunch. Gate was a brand that was really popular through the early to mid 2000s, and the Torque was their flagship head. Here I've got the old Torque. This actually was one of the heads we featured in some of our earliest videos all the way back to 2011, and it was Brian's choice, weapon of choice when he joined the company in 2014. So we've got a lot of history with the Gate Torque. It's a head that I really always liked, and it somehow has remained popular through more than 10 years of being around. I think it's just the unique combination of features, face shapes, and it's just a really cool, unique head, and it's cool to see them bring it back. So here we've got the new Gate Torque. This one is spelled T-O-R-Q. Originally it was the T-O-R-Q-U-E. And then they had a 3, which was, that changed for the college legal specs in 2010. And now we have the Gate Torque. Chose not to go with a number, but a different spelling. So right there it says T-O-R-Q on the front. Got a tag here. It's for Pat Smith apparently. So Pat, you can have this when we're all done. They even put a logo on here. Be Legendary is the theme they're going with for the Gate relaunch. And let's see if there's anything else on here. So yeah, same thing on the bottom. So really cool Pelican case with the logo on it. Open it up. There we go. Some foam. And the Gate Torque. I've already strung it obviously, so just opening it up for you guys on camera. We've got an envelope in here with the Gate G. Some stickers, the logo. The Return of the Legend, and this is number 27 out of 30 of these influencer boxes. Okay, so here we have the Gate Torque, all new, and basic specs on this thing, it's 90 bucks. It comes in white only. You can get it now at most retailers. And for the weight, I weighed it in at 5.7 ounces. When I watched the product video from Lax.com, Paul Gates said that it was only 5 ounces. So I'm not sure if my scale was wrong or his scale was wrong or I did something wrong. So I'll have to do a little more further research on that. But the conclusion there is it's not too light of a head. And he said it's for more of a versatile player, which I would agree with. It's very, very stiff. And so it can be intended for midfielders, through defensemen, maybe some attackmen, but it's definitely a more stiff option. So looking at the Torque, the things that made it unique are the fins on the inside here. So if you look on the inside of the sidewall, you've got the sidewall, and then you have this fin that sticks out into the pocket. And the purpose of this is twofold. One, for more stringing options, and two, to narrow the face of the head. So if you want, you can string it onto that fin that would narrow the pocket in by a ½ inch on either side. That's not the way I strung it, but you could also, it just makes the head a little more narrow, and you can also use it as a second set of sidewall holes to weave your shooting strings through. It just gives you a couple more stringing options. Looking at the way that it looks, the way it's designed, they kept a little bit of the original Torque styling. You've got this strut at the top here that's going up. Same thing right here. And it's got a mid-pocket design. Very, very clean. A lot of top string holes. As you'll see, that was the same thing. They brought it over from the Torque. Same number of top string holes with 2 in between the middle there. And then other than that, just an updated throat, new Gate logo, new Gate ball stop, some nice texture all over the head. One thing that I noticed immediately is that it resembles the Under Armour Command very closely. You can see down at the bottom, the struts are almost identical. The offset, the bottom rail shape, even going into the face shape, the scoop, and the way they've done the recessed scoop holes here with what Under Armour calls their glide scoop. It's almost the same exact thing here on the Gate Torque. It is very, very similar to the Under Armour Command and Command 2 line. And this is probably because, for those who don't know, there's a company called Team 22, which Paul Gate runs. Team 22 develops the products for Under Armour and is also launching this product. So it looks like the design, or borrowed some design cues from the Under Armour line of products. So this head is going to be very similar to a Command 2 in shape and feel. As far as stringing this head, it went really well. The face shape is not too pinched. It's pretty gradual up through the middle here, so it lends itself to a really nice mid pocket. They've got a deep offset and a deep sidewall up until this point. So got a really good mid pocket. I strung it pretty normally. I didn't use the fin at all. I just went around it and used the sidewall here. Did a couple knots, really simple pattern, how I always do it for reviews, just to test it out. And it's a great mid pocket, really smooth, not too tight of a channel because I did it on the outside of the fins. I think if you did it on the inside of the fins, it would just tighten everything up a little bit and actually be really nice, but this one went for more of a smooth mid pocket. The only complaint I have here is that, like a lot of Under Armour heads, And like the original Torque, the holes for the top sidewalls are really small. So this is kind of nitpicky. I don't want to be that like stringing snob that needs big holes all the way down, but it is convenient to be able to wrap strings 2 or 3 times up at the top when you're doing your top string and your first knot for your sidewall. And these are barely able to fit 2 strings through. Really had to struggle, and so it just made it a little inconvenient, and Under Armour heads have had that same issue for a while. So you can definitely still string it, it's just a small complaint, it's just a little bit of a pain. So overall, this is a really solid offering from Gait. It's really stiff, really versatile, just a top to bottom, strong head, really great looking, would fit almost any position on the field, and I think if you guys try it out, you'll really love it. I think it's really gonna appeal to guys who like the Torque from back in the day, remember the fins, and like to use those creatively, and it just has a really cool nostalgic feeling that a lot of guys like myself and Brian really enjoy having the Torque back around. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.